guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Let me introduce myself. I am Iamwinyjoe and I speak on issues concerning international students and intending international students. Well, if you want to follow me on Instagram and on Twitter, I use the same name. I am Iamwinyjoe, and also for all business inquiries, you can use the email beneath this video description, iamwinyjoe21@gmail.com, and you could join the Telegram group if you have so many questions to ask. I'm on ground and so many other people are on ground to actually reply to you and give you the right direction on your journey to study abroad. So today I'm going to be thanking again my old subscribers. Thank you so much. You all are all doing good. Thank you for the shares, for the likes, for the comments. Thank you so much. And for the new subscribers, welcome to this family. Yes, today I'm just going to go straight to the point. I don't spend so much time. As you can see, I have started my volunteering, and today was for Blue Cross. Blue Cross. I don't know if you can see it. Okay. So today I'm going to be speaking on tips you need to know now you've gotten your offer to study abroad. The first tip is your study tips. Well, we all know we are coming from Nigeria, from Africa, and some other developing countries where we don't use computers that much. Well, if you don't have basic knowledge of MS Word, which is for your typing of projects and every other thing, your research, if you don't have basic knowledge of PowerPoint for your presentations, if you don't have basic knowledge of using of Excel for your analysis and all of that, you should go learn it right now before you start your journey to the UK. Before you even resume, just go and learn all of that. You see, there was a time in my class that we had to use the sniping tool, and none of us could know how to use the sniping tool. Sniping tool is just like you taking a screenshot of your computer and all of that, because we are not used to it, and trust our lecturer to drag us for that. So you don't be in the same position. I suggest you should actually go for basic computer training. Learn how to Google the internet yourself. Yes, learn how to do all of that yourself. The laptop, you learn how to operate your laptops yourself, because some of us have this study gap, this long study gap, and some of you that are just coming in your offices, in what job you do, is just pen and biro. You really don't know how to press all these computers. Well, you need to know how to navigate your way through your laptops, through your desktop, just basic computer appreciation. Okay, so that's my number one study tip. My number two study tip is that you research your modules and get a head start on it, especially when you're into this conversion course, or you're into a course that you've never done before, an entirely new direction in career. I guess you should actually check the modules and start going for attending these online classes on LinkedIn, Udemy, Coursera, and all of that, so you can get an idea of what the course is all about. Because moving from one course to another, or even advancing in the career, it's a whole lot different. It's a very, very different game. Okay, so even advancing in career is a very, very different game. Well, that's for that. The second tip I want to give is my financial tips. Well, in my case, how I was able to raise funds was this. The moment I got an offer and it was the school I liked, I stopped having any of my money in the local currency. I kept all my money in pounds and in dollars. The only amount I had in my account was like 10% of it was just Naira, which I used for TV tests, I used for transport here, passport there, and all of that. Aside that, I never used Naira. So from this stage onwards, you really don't need Naira. And do you know how it helped me? By the time the exchange rate was just, Naira was just falling and falling and falling, it didn't affect my budget, because I already have the amount I needed in dollar and in pounds. So you should actually try that tip too. It will help you to save a lot. When people were already buying pounds and dollars at a high rate, I already had it at a very, very much lower rate. And when I needed Naira, it's just for me to have sold the dollar or the pound to one bureau de change, and I get my Naira. So either way, it was a very good investment decision. Yes, your study to come to the UK is actually an investment. Well, that's it on financial tips. As I said, the next tips is your research tips. Well, it's somewhat related to the study tips, but it's Very, very different. Some of us don't really know how to surf the internet, how to actually Google some things. Well, I think it's now you learn it, because the moment you get your visa, you start your course in the UK, nobody is going to answer your questions. Like the group I belong to one of my class group, we hardly discuss them. So even if you ask a question, you have to wait for like 2 hours for someone to read your chat and reply you. That's how it is. You are now entirely on your own. So if you need any information, you have to learn how to go to the internet yourself and actually Google this information yourself. Because some of us are just so lazy, you just come to the group and say, please, who knows this, who knows that? When you have a phone, you can just Google it and get your answer. So please, your research tips, learn how to learn your research methodologies. I think you should recap how you did your undergraduate and start to think of something innovative in that aspect. So learn how to research, learn how to read your books again. Sometimes when I'm at home, before I actually left, I just take up a book that's not even related to anything. I just start reading because I want to cultivate the reading habit again, the reading spirit again. And I think it actually worked. It really worked. The next tip is to know how to actually appropriate your time. Time is very important, and it's on essence. If you don't plan everything well, you just get this mixed up. Nature and the universe have a way of just messing the whole thing up when you are not focused. So that's my tip. I think you should actually learn how to use your time, because another issue why you need to learn that skill when you arrive in the UK, time is money. Like, I got to know when I arrived UK that time is really money. I don't have time to sit down here or stand one place and be listening to whatever, or be doing something, or being idle, when I know I could actually work a job and be paid by the hour. So time is money. Learn how to appropriate your time, your 24 hours. Learn how to do stuff and all of that. The next tip you should have is money making skills. Yes, like side jobs and skills. Yes, so the minute you got your offer and you know that you don't really have hand skills, I think you should actually try to get one of those. Learn to use your fingers, your hands to work. Learn to make some meat pie, cook something and stuff. Learn to barb hair, okay? So you can actually make money from your side also, okay? And if you have any hobby, like for instance, before I actually came to the UK, I've always said I wanted to start my YouTube channel, and boom, I started it, and you all are here to support me. Thank you, by the way. So I think you should actually work on your side also and cultivate it. It actually helps with everything. It helps with the finances and all of that. It won't grow once, but it sure would help in the long run. So that's it for today. I hope you understand everything I've said clearly. If you have any questions, please drop it in the comment section below, and I would reply, of course. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to also donate if you can to the Blood Cross organization. Thank you so much, and God bless.